Welcome everybody. So, another episode of CEX Carboot Exchange, episode 4 I believe. So, got quite a few nice bits from the car boot here. Wasn't the biggest car boot in the world. It sort of decided to rain Saturday night, and then the big one was cancelled. So this is all from a smaller one and then a later one, which actually went in pretty late. So I'm actually surprised I got anything. But I got a few bits. Hopefully the head tracking thing's not on this camera. I don't know why down the last few videos, obviously. So when I was waving stuff around, it was trying to track my face. I know a couple of people commented on that. No clue why it did that. So hopefully this is not going to do that. So anyway, yes, we were booting. So, like I say, the second car boot was cancelled, so I was just like, shit, hopefully I get something from the first one, which is, like I say, is a small one. And we did. There's a woman, and she had a big, like, van. All the resellers were at the back. I don't normally tend to just hang around, and I'm just paced back and forth. In case someone else gets something out, I just leave them to congregate round the newer vehicles. Like I said, as I was walking past, the woman opened the side door, and so she had the back open, and they're all in there getting stuff out the back. Very rude, if you ask me, going through people's boots. But and then she pulled like a curtain off the top or something because someone asked. And underneath was, I could just see a PS3 in there. So obviously that perked my interest. Went over. I kindly asked her, could I have a look at the PS3? She said, yeah. She's got it out. Here it is. I'm not sure how you tell what model these are. I assume it doesn't say on the back. I guess I'll have to turn it on. I've not actually switched it on yet. Asked how much. She said £3. So I was just like, yeah, I'll take that. No controller, so not sure if it works. Yeah, it's got a power lead. That's the main thing. So it just needs a HDMI cable. Ew, there's all fluff in the back of it. Like I say, not sure on the price on CEX, but if I do source a controller and take it in by the time I've took the rest of the stuff in, I'll put the price in the corner. What it traded in as. In fact, that reminds me, I got some games with it, and she had 2 copies of Grand Theft Auto 5. One was really scratched, and the other one was just an empty case. So I'm guessing maybe, here we go, let me reach and plug this in. Maybe there's a copy of Grand Theft Auto in this. It turns on. Let's see what game's in it. No, it's not the place. Okay. Barbie Race and Ride for the PlayStation 1. Okay, that's the complete opposite of what I was expecting actually. Yeah, a free copy of Barbie Race and Ride. Okay, turn it off. That was actually very surprising that was in there. Put that down there. Turn off, you sack of shit. So yeah, so that was £3, so snap that up. So hopefully I can get a controller or source that. And then underneath that, and I didn't notice straight away, a huge like stack of games. So I asked how much the games were. She said £1. And there's obviously everyone else's eyes were lighting up behind me. So I was just like, oh my god. So I sort of grabbed as much as I could. Say I can't really check on the spot. I don't really like doing that. So it's more what I think would be worth something. And to be fair, there's no losers here. They're all going to make me money at CEX. So in no particular order, we've got Marvel, Lego, superheroes. And like when I checked these on the day, they were really scratched. But now I'm checking them again. They don't seem too bad. There's the odd scratch here and there. There's a couple of scratches on top. I'm sure CEX will take them. But yeah, I think that's like £6 that one. So it'll be in the corner if they took it. Lego Collection. Not sure. I think that's a £6. Lego Pirates. I think that's about £4. Black Ops 3. I believe that's £6. So I'm not 100% sure on these. Minecraft. That's probably the best one. I think that's like £9. Lego Batman, the original one. I think that's £3 on that one. Lego Batman 2 and Mortal Kombat. I think I roughly worked out about £40 for all them. then obviously with the PS3, which was £3. So all that cost me 11 quid. So for a PS3, no pad, obviously I got source on them, and these games. So pretty good. I don't think I got anything else from that car boot. Double check. Oh, I did actually. I got this DVD. Not actually gaming related, but yeah, Less Than Jake. For some reason, it's for promotional use only. If you don't know who they are, they're a band, sort of a skater band, like punk band. Yeah, so just a DVD. I'm not sure what's on it. That was 50p. So I thought that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, I got this. Chap had, I think he's a reseller, sort of a reseller. We had like a bag full of old games, and they were really badly damaged. I pulled this one out, and to be fair, the disc's not too bad. It's just the case. So the disc's fine, but the case is a little worse for wear. It's Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. I believe you get like 3-4 quid for that. Not sure exactly, but the case is completely water damaged. And yeah, you can see there it's got mold growing on it. So disgusting. Yeah, it's actually stuck to the case. You can't actually take it out. It's completely, yeah. Again, I'm sure CX will take it. So that was the first car boot. And then we nipped over to another car boot. And normally to get in early on this one, you have to pay like 5-6 quid. I'm not sure. I think it's a £5 to get in early. And I'll never bother, because to be fair, when I go in early, I don't normally really get that much, so I don't really see the point of it. So I waited till 7:30, which is when they normally open. Got a couple of bits, nothing special. But first up, I got this. This is actually, I'm going to keep this one. It's Hitman Season 1. Enter a World of Assassinations. Yeah, the complete first season. This was £4, which is quite good. He had quite a few Xbox One games, but this was the only one which I was interested in. He had Ghost Recon Wildlands. He wanted a tenner on that. I was like, nah. But yeah, I didn't think there was much value in that, but I think you get like £13 at CX for that. Like I said, I'm keeping that, so because it's supposed to be a pretty good game, but we'll find out when I play it. Did I get that? Get confused now. Some of this is from the Monday bank holiday car boot. No, I think that was it for that. Oh, I got this as well, actually. A power lead for a slim Xbox for 50p. To be fair, the writing is all in Chinese, I believe, so I'm not sure if it's a real power lead. Looks like it's been used. Oh, excuse me. So for 50p, I thought, you know what, if I pick up a slim at some point and I need a power lead, there's one right there. So anyway, the next day, bank holiday car boot. A couple of nice bits. So we got a PS2 game. I actually don't see this very often. It's not worth that much, but like I say, don't see it at all. And it's Armored Core 3 for the PS2. And this is from Software, who made Dark Souls. I didn't know that. I'd say it's all in nice condition. For 50p, I'll add that to the collection. Like I say, don't see it very often. I couldn't even find it on CX. For some reason I could find all the others, like 4, 2 and all that. But I couldn't find the third one for some weird reason. And then I got, this was quite a nice find. So I think it was the last car which pulled in. There was a bag on the floor. It didn't look like it'd have any game stuff in it, so I didn't really bother. But I went around a couple of times, came back, there was a chap looking for it. And I'm surprised he didn't buy it, but like I say, it had a PS2 in. But it also had this in it, which is the screen. Excuse me, rub my nose. It's got all the in-car adapter there. The only thing it's missing is there should be a separate AC adapter for there. Obviously, if you're using it in car, it's fine because obviously it's got the power there. But if you want to use it in your house, I'm not sure why you'd want. I suppose if you had a caravan or something, you might want to plug it in to there. So there should be a separate thing. I can probably pick one up pretty cheap, so I'm not sure. Like I say, if I think CX take that for like 20 quid if I can find the cable for it. So I might be able to source the cable. So the PS2, when I first tried it, it wouldn't eject the disc. So I've took it apart, and turns out someone had already tried taking it apart. And it's quite funny because the certain screws in it are small and certain screws are tall ones. And they'd obviously started taking it apart and then decided, go, you know what, fuck this, and started putting it back together. Then actually put a long screw in this slot here. Oh no, that one there. And it'd gone up through and jammed into the disc tray. So obviously the disc tray wouldn't open. Yeah, so took that out, put it in properly, works fine. So it doesn't load the discs straight away. It's getting the old, the laser's obviously a bit worn in it. But I'm not sure if CEX would take that or not, so we'll see. It'll be in the corner if they took it. Again, no controller, but I do have a couple of controllers lying around for that. So yeah, that's pretty cool find. I've actually tried it in my car, and it works fine. I know these go faulty pretty easily, so the screen just goes blank. So yeah, never actually seen one. The quality is not bad on them, to be fair, from what I was playing. To be fair, keep saying that. Should not stop saying that word. Last few bits here. So not a massive car boot pickups. Chap had this on his table. It's a Mario Kart Wii, and I thought that's not going to have the game in, and it didn't have the game in because there's no way this would still be there at the time I went in. So when I opened it, he said, "You can have that for £1, mate." So you've got a wheel, obviously standard box standard wheel, and then you've got 2 official nunchucks in the bottom. So I thought, you know what, I get like £1. Is it like £1.20 each for them? I'm not sure exactly. In there, and then I've got a box and a wheel. So when I get Mario Kart, I can just put it in there and get a couple of extra quid from CEX. So I thought for £1, that's not bad. And I was quickly just glancing over a stall, and I noticed the top of this. So it's the PlayStation Move remote. I just noticed the top buried under some clothes. I was just like, oh yeah. So I pulled that out. Still fairly good money in these. I believe they're about £16. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm sure it works fine. Yeah, so he said £2 on that. So I thought I was, luckily, because to be fair, this was from another car boot again. So I had to drive quite a far away to go to this car boot. Luckily that probably covered the costs of me getting there. And so yeah, I wasn't going to go originally. I just thought, you know what, I've got nothing else to do today. So I went to that. So yeah, so nothing great. We'll say nothing great. Obviously, the PS3 was good, and the games, and then just a couple of little bits after. So not sure. I can't see there being. I suppose there is probably about £100 worth of credit there. Not sure. It'll be in the corner or whatever I took in. If it wasn't in the corner, they either didn't take it or I didn't take it in. Yeah. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds, and we'll check out what I got from CEX. Thank you. Goodbye. Welcome back, everyone. So I have took all that stuff to CEX. They took most of the stuff. I'm trying to think what they didn't take. The PS2 screen, they wouldn't take that. I actually took it to 2 different CEXs. One said it needed the carry bag with it, which I have got there, but it's missing the strap, so whether that be an issue. And another one mentioned it was missing the AC adapter. So I don't know if they could just keep trying, taking it. They also mentioned it. They're not sure if they were able to test it, because obviously, well, the store which wanted the bag anyway. So I might keep trying it. I might try and source an AC adapter. Took the PS3, which I was surprised because it didn't have all the rubber feet were missing off the bottom, and someone had opened it up at some point, so the warranty sticker had been took off it. So I was fairly sure it wouldn't have gone through, but it did. As for the controller, I took my PS3 controller in because I just didn't want that one lying around, and I just had fingers crossed I get another one at the car boot at some point. I see them quite often, so hopefully I can pick up a PS3 controller to replace mine. Mine wasn't in the best condition. I think I had a crack in it somewhere, but like I say, they took it through a discounted price. They took the PS2. Again, I had a controller for that and the leads, so that was good. Good money on PS2s at the moment. I think they gave me 20 quid. I can't remember what. Yeah, I'm sure I put in the video like 20 quid. So what did we get? We got some really nice stuff. I'm actually really happy with this. One thing, bit of a bastard. That's just because the person in CEX was being stupid. But one really nice thing. What should we start with? So I'll do this one first because this is the one which is most annoying. So I went to CEX in Beeston, which is on the outskirts of Nottingham. I've been there a few times because it's not too far from where I live. They normally have good retro, and they're normally pretty good with the condition. Very rare to take stuff in as mint if it's not mint. And I saw this. It's not mint, but he showed me the condition. I'm very happy with it. It's Mario 64 for the N64, actually. Small ding there. So this is not mint, but condition-wise, it's really nice condition. And even mentioned, like, so it's all bagged up. Manual was nice on that one. Now, when I bought this, I was happy with it. I got home, and they put the sticker on the box. But normally the 6 stickers are pretty easy to remove, so I thought I'll get that off. I get home, there's no sticker on the box. Obviously the person in the store, while I wasn't looking, had obviously pulled the sticker off. And you're probably not going to see this very well, but you see here and just there, they've actually ripped the picture off, which I was just like, for fuck's sake. I'm not going to return it for that because it's only minor, but it's just annoying. Because I'm guessing he just went, yeah, and ripped the fucking thing off. But yeah, so a very nice Mario 64. That was £28. I didn't say how much I got. Well, you probably know. But I got £115 and 80p to spend in CX. And I believe all the stuff cost me about 20 quid. I think it was 20 quid. So Mario 64, 28 quid. Thought that was pretty high for Mario 64, but I thought in this condition, it's worth it. I'd say I'm not up to date on what prices are, and when you're paying a voucher, it doesn't matter as much. So yeah, Mario 64, £28. Another game I picked up in there, nothing great, it's just a filler title for the Wii U, just one I needed. Just Dance 2016, 6 quid. It's all there. I never know when to pick these up or not, because Wii U stuff is going to be, I reckon in the future, going to be quite rare. But as for stuff like this, will that be rare? I don't think it's something people will want. But for, it's only 6 quid, so, and it's a voucher. So I picked that one up. And then from there, we drove to another CX, also on the outskirts of Nottingham. I think it's Arnold. I think maybe that's what it was called. Again, this might be the same franchise owner as the previous one. But to be fair, this one, the staff are really well trained. So yeah, they had a nice selection of retro. They actually had a snatcher in the window for £320. I was just like, wow, that has gone up a lot of money. But a quick look in the retro cabinet. Saw this, and I've had it before, and I was always in two halves whether to sell it or not, and I sold it. And sort of part of me regretted that. Anyway, I saw this. It's not mint. Well, I'll say it's not CX mint graded, but it is really nice condition. And it is Super Punch-Outs for the Super Nintendo. And to be fair, for a SNES game, this is lovely condition. Again, when I saw it, I was like, that's in great condition. It's got the old, this thing, a lot of SNES games get that. I'm not even sure how that, sort of when the, I don't know how that happens, but they always get that. So that's the box, nice condition. Manual, bit red, looks like it's been flicked through. Say, doesn't bother me that much. No precautions leaflet, but I'm sure I can find one of them. And the cartridge. And that was £48. I believe I sold mine for 50 quid at a game show. I noticed people when I sold it, people had theirs up for 70, 60. But obviously I based my prices off eBay, and they were going for about 50 quid. So that's what I sold it for. So that was 48 quid that, which in that condition is a great price, especially when you're paying voucher. And then the next thing I bought from the same store, actually 2 more things I bought from there, and then we're done. This was £18. Been looking for the PS Vita version, but it's a little bit more pricier. I think it's about 25 quid in the Vita, 28. I think they've gone down in price slightly. There was one near me in my local shop, but someone bought that before I could purchase it. So anyway, I've got the PS3 version. Now this has just had a PS4 remaster, and it's Dragon's Crown. £18 this was. Lovely condition. Yeah, I'm actually pretty looking forward to playing that. I was thinking about getting the PS4 version. I thought, well, if I don't like it, I don't want to spunk 45 quid on it, because they normally hold the value pretty well, Atlas Games. And I was actually surprised that was only 18 quid. Seems like one of those games which might go up in value in the future. But yeah, looks good fun. I hear the character design is a little I don't know, I hear the breasts are like over exaggerated and all that shit. So yeah. And then probably the best thing I got, even better than the Punch Out, it's a Game Boy game, so I'm not really massively into collecting Game Boy. I think I've got, what's that, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Game Boy games. I think there's some behind there actually as well. So less than 20 Game Boy games. Well, if we're talking Game Boy games, I think I've got 1. I think I've got Pokemon Yellow, that's it. But I saw this one, did a quick check. I couldn't find it on CEX. I could, but it was out of stock. And I was just looking at it thinking, okay, is it missing something and they've not put it out, or is part of it been robbed or something? I don't know. But I asked about it, and she goes, oh, that one's unboxed. I was just like, oh, it's got the box. She goes, oh, it's missing the insides. I was just like, okay, I was going to have a quick look at that. Anyway, it is Mr. Do. Now, the cartridge on its own, it's not that expensive. Yeah, I think it's about £15 game. Now, this was £15. So, I had a look in it. As soon as I opened it, I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Because it's got the manual in there. At first I thought, oh, there's some pages missing because it's like a really small manual, but no, it's all there. And the box, which is in wonderful condition. Now I can't find a copy of this on eBay to save my life with English on the back. I think I found one with from the Netherlands. I think it was about, it could have been like 70 quid, and it's sold for 70 quid. And then once, I think there was one on there for like 250 quid. Obviously they're just chancing it, they're probably not going to get that. But like I said, there's no English boxed ones on there. Say the cartridge, it's not worth that much, but to find the box with it. So I was really happy with that. I did ask, they had Bomberman for the Advance in the old NES Classic Game Boy Advance style. Again, that was missing the tray, and I was just like, oh, is that unboxed or unboxed? And she goes, oh, that one's boxed. I was just like, I don't know how they how they work that one out, but yeah. So for £15, that's an absolute bargain. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. I might sell it, might flip it. So if I can get 60, 70 quid for it, then I'll be happy with that. Might try and source a tray just to get it complete. But yeah, very happy with that. And that was it. So what do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. So not loads, but some heavy hitters. Punch Out. So I keep looking at the box thinking it's in such nice condition. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode 4 of CEX Carboot Exchange. I've got another one coming up. I did say in a video I was going to stop doing them, but I do quite like the format. So yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video.